All right, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. This is Brother Azariah from W5 Jersey, Philly, coming back with another video. Give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom, Shalom. And this video is directed to the married woman, all right, and the married man, or even a man that's unmarried and a woman that's unmarried. All right, this will also be edifying to you as well. Now, I'm going to be going over marriage. I did a video dealing with courting and what to look for in a man and what to look for in a woman on the old Cold Cuts channel. That channel obviously got deleted. Lord willing, I could do another video on that for those that may have not gotten a chance to see it. All right, so Lord willing, I get to that too. All right, I'm going to do a couple videos dealing with marriage. All right, it might be 3-4 videos, whatever the Lord compels. Now, in this video dealing with marriage, I'm going to be dealing with the man and how he should be in a relationship, all right, and how he should think, all right, things that he should meditate on, certain actions he should take and actions that he should not take, all right, the mentality he should have and then the mentality that he should not have. Likewise with the woman, you know, I'm going to be dealing with how the woman should be, how she should deal with her husband, all right, a lot of things, a couple of things, you know, whatever the spirit compels, we kind of just moving through the spirit with this one, all right. But in this video, I'm chiefly going to be dealing with the woman. But let me start this off with the book of Mark, the 10th chapter. All right, this is Mark 10 and verse 8. Now, a married brother and a married sister, this precept is very vital for you to go over. You should go over this in your mind. Whether your husband pulls you to the side and says, you know, all right, we're going to read Mark 10. All right, in these specific verses that I'm about to read. Whether he does that, all right, or you do it individually, this is a precept that you should be meditating on. So this is the book of Mark 10, and I'm gonna start at verse I'll start at verse 6. It says, "But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female." But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife. Now, me personally, I'm working on that myself. Now, the Lord said, when it comes down to this, He says a man and a woman, they should leave their father's house. Now, you may think, some people think, well, I love my mom, I love my dad. Why would I want to leave? All right, why would I want to leave my home? All right, well, because one, you catch certain problems. Now, for a brother that's not in the truth, you may still live with your parents. All right, whether you live with your mom or you live with your dad. All right, you got to understand your parents' spirits, them being in the world, if they are in the world, their spirits are contrary to yours. So certain ways that you'll operate, they don't operate in that manner. It's likewise, certain things that they'll do, you wouldn't do, and you disagree with it. Now, when you have two people in a home and there's two different emotions, there's two different mindsets, all right, two different policies, it's always going to be friction, all right, always. So that's one reason why a man that's, you know, still living with his mother or his father, or likewise a woman that's living with her father or mother, you should strive to get out of that home. All right, now it is hard in this life. Like I said, even me myself, I'm working on it too. You know, according to the Most High's time, it'll happen. All right, but again, you want to leave your parents' household. It's not really beneficial for you to be there with your parents. All right, you can't. It doesn't work out right, because say you got a damn child, man. Now your rib, she lives with her parents, you live with your parents. You have a child, the only time you gotta go to her house to damn see your kid. Then she gotta come to your house, damn see the kid. All right, this is madness. All right, what you want is to have your own established. You want to have your own home. All right, where you can build together, get stronger together. When you go and separate from your parents, now you have time to come together and really grow in this thing, man. Because when you're living in two different homes, yes, you can have a bond. Yes, obviously you can still have a marriage taking place, but when you're together, your bond gets closer. Now it's like two pieces of the puzzle. One's over here and one's over here. But when they're together, they clinch together. All right, they're unmovable, inseparable. All right, So this is the book of Mark 10, and I'm going to read verse 6 again. It says, But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. So then they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. All right. So now when you are married and you kind of leave the household, you're already, even with marriage period, when you marry a woman, you lay down with her, or likewise a woman, you lay down with a man, you are no longer twain, but now you're one flesh. All right. That intercourse that you guys had, it literally made you one. That's why in the world, not in the world, but basically when you were a virgin, you being a man, you were a virgin. Yeah, a woman, she was a virgin. When y'all first had sex, or whoever the first person you had sex with, you have the closest bond with that person. Now, in the world, men and women didn't really take their virginity very seriously. But ultimately, when the two virgins came together, they always had a bond. Now, maybe over years, they may separate. They may find another spouse, even though that's not really according to the law. But they may find another spouse now. Now, they still have that intimacy with that first person they had sex with. They may catch them in the store, they damn hugging up and talking for hours as if they still in a relationship now. Why? Because you have became one flesh. Laying down and having sex with somebody is no joke. All right. You literally become one person now. All right. So now when the virgin man and the virgin woman, they come together, now you're one flesh in this thing. Not only just literally you become one person. All right. It's talking about spiritually. Spiritually, now you're the same person. Sometimes there's things you'll be sitting down with your rib. Now you're thinking about something. And then you kind of utter it, and then she'll be like, damn, that's crazy. I was thinking about the same thing. This is not a coincidence. It's because you are literally one flesh. You are twain. You're no longer twain, Salakia. You are one person now. All right? So let me get this in the book of Sirach 40 and verse 23. So being that you guys have became one flesh, your relationship has to be very good. All right? You don't want to have a depleted your marriage is damn depleted. Slowly but surely, y'all destroying one another. All right? Y'all both came in the truth mighty, and now y'all destroying one another. You kind of pulling her down, she pulling you down. That's not what you want. All right? Being one flesh, you want to have one mind. First, let me get this in Sirach 25 and 1. All right? And that one mind should be righteousness. I shouldn't have to utter that, but I may have to say it. Somebody may not know that. This is the book of Sirach 25 and 1. In 3 things I was beautified, and stood up beautiful before Yahweh and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and a man and a wife that agree together. So playing upon tables, and the Most High wants the man and the woman that are now together. They're no longer twain, but now they're one flesh. He wants them to agree. Like he said in Amos 3 and 3, can two walk together lest they be agreed? You can't walk together if you're not agreed. For example, your wife, she can't have a different doctrine from you. That cannot work. All right, she believe in Yahuwah, you believe in Yahweh. That can never work out. You have two different mindsets, a different doctrine. Because a lot of people that go by the name Yahuwah, all right, a lot of them they don't think you have to wear fringes. All right, I've encountered enough. I've seen enough. A lot of Yahuwahs, they think you don't gotta wear fringes. They have other things that they believe in too. Now, if she believes that she doesn't have to wear fringes and she believes in the name Yahuwah, but now you believe in Yahweh and you believe that you have to wear fringes, how can you walk together? All right? As time goes on, you're going to find more and more things that you don't agree with. The Lord doesn't like that. Let me read this one more time. It's Sirach 25 and 1. All right? It's the book of It's the book of Sirach 25 and verse 1. It says, in 3 things I was beautified. So in these things you are made beautiful. You're beautified, perfected. All right? And stood up beautiful both before God and men. The unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, a man and a wife that agree together. So you're beautified in the sight of the Most High if you agree together. All right? You walk together. You have the same mind. You believe in the same doctrine. He believes in Yahweh. You believe in Yahweh. All right? You know, you believe you have to wear fringes. He believes you got to wear fringes. All right? You can't have this thing going on where it's a split in a relationship. You think you don't got to wear dresses, but he think you got to wear dresses, man. Now y'all fighting, man. You're not agreeing together. All right? You know? Let me get this in the book of Sirach 40 and verse 23. So being that, again, like I said, the Most High, he wants you to walk together, all right, and be agreed, all right? Your relationship has to be top-notch, too, all right? You have to really work on your relationship with one another, all right? Let me get this real quick. It's the book of Sirach 40 and verse 23. It says, a friend and a companion never meet amiss. Meaning, a friend and a companion, they have the same mindset, they have the same goals. Now, it's not to say you're not going to have a falling out. There is going to be falling outs. But he's saying, ultimately, even though you may have a falling out, all right, you know, y'all still get together and y'all still have the same mindset. You still have the same goal. You are still friends, all right? True friends don't meet amiss, meaning they don't tear each other down, all right? You know, he kind of gets you jammed up, all right? He gets you in a bad position, man. A real friend's not going to put you in a bad position, all right? To the point where it seemed like this man he really wasn't looking out for me, man. For example, just like you have two friends. Now they grew up together, all right? Now one of the friends, he gets money. The other one, he doesn't. He kind of poor. He don't really got it. Now the friend that's rich, what he's supposed to do is supposed to help him out and get him on his feet. Now sometimes with friends, you'll have that one brother that gets rich. He kind of leaves you, all right, and leaves you in the dust. That's y'all meeting amiss, meaning y'all wasn't really friends at all. He was just there for the moment because it was convenient. But as soon as he got an advantage over you, he fled. He left. He so-called upgraded and got a new friend, and he left you in the dust and forgot about you. So that's what he means that by it says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, a friend and a companion never meet amiss, but above both, so above a friend and a companion is a wife with her husband. So your relationship with your friend, you may have a very good relationship with your friend. You may have known your friend for damn 20 years, man. All right? You may have had a companion you have known for 15 years. But the Lord just said, he said your wife, she's above both of those relationships. The relationship you have with your wife, all right? Likewise, the relationship the wife has with the husband, that's above your friends. You don't ever put your friends before your wife. You don't ever put your friends before your husband. All right? That cannot work. That brings in strife and debate. That happens in the world all the time. You know, for example, a brother, him and his wife may have a falling out. They have a falling out. Now the brother, he going to his boys. He talking, say, yeah, she did such and such and blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't like that. And they kind of give advice. And advice that they're giving is very misleading. All right? They kind of telling you things that they wouldn't do themselves. All right? And then now you take that information you got from them and you go back to your wife with it. Likewise, the wife, she had a falling out with you. She went to her friends and she got some information from her sisters. And she come to you with it. All right? Now y'all gonna y'all literally just put y'all friends above your spouse, literally. Why? Because instead of coming to your husband or coming to your wife and talking to her about it, saying, you know, I don't like that this happened, I don't think that, you know, let's go into the scriptures. All right, I shouldn't have said this. Why? Because the scripture says so. All right, you shouldn't have done this or said this. Look, boom. See this precept? Y'all, instead of y'all doing that, coming together and doing that, y'all went to an outside source and you took what the outside source was saying and brought it back to your relationship. Now, yes, it is good to get counsel. It's very good to get counsel. The Lord said before every decision, paraphrasing, all right, you should seek counsel. That's Sirach 37 and verse 16. All right. Yeah, so it is good to seek counsel. But my point is, you don't go to an outside source and solely rely on an outside source, and you're always depending on that outside source and bringing it back to your relationship. You should never do that. All right. Yes, from time to time you go and seek counsel. But majority of the time, the things of your relationship, the things that have to do with your marriage, it should stay in between you and your wife, man. All right? You know? Because your relationship with your wife is above what you got with your friends. Is above what you got with your companions, man. At the end of the day, you may go out there and you may chill with the Akim for the feast days. Now, when the feast days are over, who you going back to? You going back to your wife. Likewise, the woman. You go and chill with your sisters for the feast days. You know, it might have been whatever feast day came up. You went and chill with your sisters. When you left that feast day, who are you going back to? Who are you living with every day? Who are you seeing on a constant basis? Every day you seeing this man. Every day you seeing this woman. All right? So y'all should, your relationship has to be at its best, or as best as it can be. You have to really work on one another, man. Let me read this one more time if brothers and sisters ain't get the point. It's the book of Sirach 40 and verse 23. It says, a friend and companion never meet amiss, but above both is a wife with her husband. Like I just explained, man, at the end of the day, it all comes down to you going back to your wife and you going back to your husband. All right? So your relationship has to be at the top. Now, like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, right now, chiefly, I'm going to be talking about the woman and how she should be. Now, the woman, you're literally supposed to submit yourself to your husband. Let me get this real quick in the book of 1 Peter. All right? Now, you may have heard this before. I'm sure you have. All right? But these things have to be reiterated. Because there is rebellious women. There's women that think that they should do whatever the hell they want to do. All right? You know, they feel like they don't have to submit themselves. You do got to submit, man. Anything your husband says to you, anything your husband, Salakia, message popped up. But anything your husband says to you, and if it's according to scripture is lawful, you got to do it, man. You got to deal with it. All right? This is the book of 1 Peter 3 and verse 5 instead of 5. It says, for after this manner, in the old time, the holy woman are the set apart woman. All right? The woman that's not like these women that's in the world. These city girls, want to be Beyonce's and Rihanna's. Who else they want to be? Meg Thee Stallion. All right? You know, the holy women of old, they were separate. They were different from the women of the world. How were they different? We're about to read it. It says, who trusted in God. These women, the women that were like what we're about to read, these women truly trusted in the Most High. They didn't trust in their emotions. They didn't trust in their own heart. They didn't go after their own way. They trusted in the Most High according to the scriptures. Continuing on. It says, adorn themselves, meaning they love themselves, cherish themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. So these women, they beautified themselves with being in subjection unto their own husbands. Meaning you gotta submit. We know what that word submit means, man. All right? You gotta humble down. In this world, they teach you, oh, the woman, you gotta say so. I'm not saying that the woman doesn't. You just shut up and just shut up. The whole time you just shut your mouth and your husband just yep. That's not what I'm saying. But in this world, they'll teach you that, hey, the woman, she has say so. She has the stronghold. She got to put on the pants. I'm the man in a relationship. Because in this world, they demoralize the man. Are they making men homeless? It's a fad, like they used to say back in the world. You old school brothers and sisters, you know that word, man. Fad, all right? Which is a trend, the style. Current Jake now, you know, you may be around my age or around that. All right, you would say it's the wave. It's the fad and the wave to make a man a homosexual, man. It's cool to be a homosexual as a man. It's cool to love men out here, man. You being a man, it's cool to love men. Hey, out here, it's cool. It's cool to be a simp. All right? You got a lot of simps out here in the world. All right? Whatever they wife want them to do, they going to do it. All right? Then they tell their wives to do something. To do something. Salaki. Nah, I don't got to do nothing for you, nigga. I just seen... This is wicked, man. I don't know if y'all know, but again, you know, you go on social media, it's a news outlet. Now, there's a rapper out there called 42 Doug. Now, I've personally never listened to him, even in the world. I don't even think he came out when I was in the world. I'm not really sure. But it's a rapper. He's a new rapper. His name is 42 Doug. Now, he had a woman or has, whatever the case may be. I don't know her name exactly, but I just seen a video. You know, Jake make memes and videos to clown people. So it was one of these type of videos. Now, the Eve, she made a rap song about her husband. That would be her husband they laid down. About her husband saying, I'm not beefing with, she said word for word, paraphrasing actually. She said, I'm not beefing with no nigga that's thicker than me. So the brother, he may be plus size a little bit or whatever the case may be. She may weigh 140 or so. He may weigh 200 to whatever the case may be, and he's short. He's a short brother. All right. She said, I ain't beefing with no nigga that's thicker than me, man. So it's cool. It's cool for a woman to downgrade a man out here, man. You think a woman back in the days of old could say that to her husband? And the Lord might strike her down with lightning. The Lord may come in a chariot and destroy her, man. The angel of the Most High may come and slay her out of the land of the living, man. The Most High not playing like that, all right? But again, the society has made it so that the woman, she has power over the man. She can say whatever she wants to the man. As soon as the man say anything to her, oh, that man, he going to prison. A brother, he could say something and go to prison, man. All he said was sweep the kitchen, and then the Eve start bugging out because she don't want to do nothing. She don't want to clean. She don't want to cook. I forget what rapper said that. I think it was Cardi B. I don't clean. I don't cook. So these other Eves, they hear this music, and then their husband say, you got to clean. You got to cook. Then she kind of drop on the ground. Oh, he hit me. 911. And this man, he's in prison. All he said was to cook and to clean. Now this man, he's doing, 20 years in prison, man. All right? Because this woman lied and said, oh, he put his hands on me. All he told you was to cook and to clean, man. These women don't want to be in subjection unto men. They think they're above men. We was just out there preaching not too long ago. Hey, there was an Eve. She was like, I don't gotta be in subjection to my man. All right? These women are not holy. These women are harlots, whores. All right? Thuggish women. These are thuggish women out here, man. The Most High is not dealing with a thuggish woman. All right? The Most High is dealing with a woman. I'm going to read this again. This is 1 Peter 3:5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy woman also who trusted in God, these women actually trusted in God, adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. She called him Lord, man. All right? Whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well. You're only a daughter of Sarah if you're doing well. You're being in subjection to your husband. Don't be out here putting in your bio, oh, daughter of Sarah, Sarah's daughter, all right? But yeah, you cursing out your man all types of ways, all right? You putting your hands on your man. You a damn beast in this thing, man. All right? Instead of a man being a lion, you a damn lion in your relationship, man. Don't be saying that. Because Sarah wasn't operating in that manner. Continuing on, it says, and are not afraid with any amazement. All right? So you got to be in subjection unto your wife. To your husband, man. All right? Let me get this in the book of Genesis. This has been like this from the beginning. This is Genesis 3 and verse 16. And now there's some women, they kind of turned off the video. It's hurting my ears. My ears are hurting. My ears are bleeding. I'm bleeding out my eyes. I can't look at this madness. Well, this is the truth according to the Bible, man. If you don't get down with this, then the Lord gonna lay you down, man. That's playing upon tables. This is the book of Genesis 3:16. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. And thy desire, meaning this is what you want to do. You're so earnestly contending to do this. It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband. And he, not she, not me, not T, he shall rule over thee, man. So your husband is supposed to rule over you in righteousness. He's supposed to rule over you. You're not supposed to have power over your man. All right. Your man told you to do this. I'll do it later. You call him Ak. I'll do it later. What the hell is that? All right, your husband's supposed to rule over you, man. You're supposed to be in subjection unto your husband. All right. The Lord said, "The woman, you're a possession." Can my car rebel against me? My car can't rebel against me. That's my possession. My jacket can't rebel against me. It's my possession. My head wrap can't say, "Man, I don't want to be on this man's head. I'm gonna just kind of fly off." No, this is my possession. I own it. All right. However I want to wear my head wrap, I gotta wear it. The head wrap has no say so in that. All right. This is the book of Sirach 36 and verse 24. It says, "He that getteth a wife," Saki, it says, "He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession." See that? So now when you get a wife, you beginneth a possession. You got a possession. You own your wife. Your wife is yours. All right? Your wife belongs to you. She can't go and sleep with no other man. Or if you don't want your woman to talk to no other man, it's just like that. If you don't want your woman to go to say the sister, she has friends. Now, she wants to go with these friends, they're doing A, B, and C. If you say no, hey, you said no, man, you can't go. Just like when you have a dog is like a possession. A dog is alive, all right? You got to feed the dog, clothe the dog, whatever. You have to cater to the dog. Yes, you have to. You can't just leave the dog out there in the rain. It's getting all wet. He getting wet. You got him tied to a damn dog house. He all chained up, all right? He trying to walk around the yard. Every time he move, he got a yoke of iron on his neck, all right? You know, that's really not in righteousness. All right, you got your dog out there hungry. You damn, the dog, if the dog is hungry, you purposely put the bone in front of the dog, but the leash, it doesn't allow him to get to the bone. That's not owning a possession in righteousness. All right? You know? You're supposed to have it in righteousness. All right? Feed the dog, take care of the dog, let the dog walk around, man. But at the end of the day, that dog can't go anywhere you don't want it to go. If your dog, for example, you walk your dog, if you have a dog, you've experienced this. When you try to walk your dog, sometimes it tries to go across the street. Now, if you don't want to go across the street, can your dog kind of just rebel against you, and your dog just start biting you, and then it just goes across the street, and you all holding on your leg, you wounded? What was me? I'm gonna listen to my dog next time. Hell no, man. You rule over your dog. Your dog has to be in subjection unto you. You tell the dog sit, the dog gotta sit. Just like the woman. As long as the man is operating in righteousness, he's telling you to do things that are according to the scriptures, you gotta do it. There's no, I want to do this. I want to do that. No, man, you gotta have respect for your husband in this thing. This is the book of Sirach 26 and verse 26. And it says, a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. So a woman that's honoring her husband, you're going to be judged wise of all. All right? Other women, they're going to seem like, damn, that's a wise woman. She listens to her husband. She don't rebel against her husband. Her husband tells her to do this. Hey, she's doing it. Now you are considered to be a wise woman, man. All right? Let me read it again. It says, a woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. And women have pride. That's why the Lord, he say he smit the crown in your head. Because you walk with stretched forth necks. Let me read this in the book of Isaiah, man. All right, this is the book of Isaiah 3, and I'm going to start at verse 11. All right, this is Isaiah. Bear with me real quick. It's like, I don't think that's what I want. Okay, kind of. The preset slips my mind at the moment. But again, the Lord, he damn smit the woman's crown because of your pride, man. All right? You used to have beautiful hair, our long hair, and y'all kind of got boastful, proud. Oh, I'm that shit. I'm that B. They do that now when Eve get weave. All right, they got that long weave. Man, they swinging their hair. I'm that B. All right. Let me see if I can find this in the Book of Lamentations. All right. I believe it's the 4th chapter. All right, Salaki, that other precept slipped my mind. Let me see if I can get this one. All right, this is the book. Bear with me. It may be verse 16. It's like it. If it takes too long to find it, it is what it is. All right. Bear with me one more second. Okay, con. All right. Again. Con. Lord willing to come back to me. But again, like I said, hey, let me read this again. This is Sirach 26:26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. So if you dishonor your husband in your pride, you're gonna be like he said, shall be counted ungodly of all. All right. Like I was saying earlier, you got Eve that's proud out here, man. They get extensions. All right. Just listen to it. It's an extension, meaning you had less than what you just put on. You had to buy an extension. You had to add to it. All right. But they get these extensions. It's not really their hair. They get this extension, and now I'm this, I'm that. All right. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting extensions. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm clowning a woman that do get extensions. There's women that get extensions in the truth, but they're not walking forth proudly. But these women in the world, they get these different nails, designs. They get these different shoes, all right, these different jackets. Now they think they're somebody, man. And then they start dishonoring their husband. Then they start saying things like, I'm not beefing with no nigga that's thicker than me, man. That's outrageous, man. All right? I couldn't imagine a woman saying that to me, man. All right, you must be out of your mind. All right? You know, that's beyond me. All right? But, hey, there's Jakes, man. They go through these things, man. Why? Because they're not in the truth, and their woman is all out of order. But a woman that is in order, she's going to honor her husband. You're not talking all crazy, yapping your mouth. The Lord said a clamorous woman, she's not wise. This is the book of Proverbs 9 and verse 13. You don't want to be a clamorous woman. You always talking. You always got something to say, man. Everywhere you and your husband go, you always saying something. You're not backbiting, but you rebelling against him, man. All right, with your words. This is Proverbs 9 and 13. It says a foolish woman is clamorous. So a woman that's a fool, she's clamorous. And most of the women that's dishonoring their husbands, they do it with their mouth, with their tongue. That's how Eve kind of get over on Jake, with their tongue. Whether they want something from Jake, they use their tongue. Whether they want to demoralize Jake, they use their mouth, man. He said these foolish women that's dishonoring their husband, hey, you're unwise, man. All right? Only foolish women are clamorous. They always run in their mouth. It says she is simple and knoweth nothing. So they may think they know something. Like we encountered a Eve a while back. It may have been a year ago. All right? She said, oh, I went to school for this, I went to school for that. But yet when it came to common sense, she had none. She had no understanding. She only knew what Papa Esau told her. Daddy Esau. All right, Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom told her this and that and showed her a little bit of this and that. Now she thought she knew something. But the Lord said, hey, in Job 30, they're children of fools, man. So what do they possibly know? All right? You know? But these women, again, that's clamorous, running their mouth, they're foolish, man. Let me get this. This is Proverbs 21 and verse 9. This is the book of Proverbs 21 and verse 9. It says, it is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. So you got a big old mansion crib. All right, don't matter how big your house is. He said it's better, again, he said, it is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop. It's better for this man to go in the attic and kind of hide himself in a box and bunches and crumble himself up like this. All right. Meanwhile, this woman kind of yapping her mouth. All right. Yeah. All right, come do this. Blah, blah, blah. Come take your kid, Byron. I'm sure y'all know, y'all heard of that. And I forget the damn Jake movie where the E talking about some Byron. She always calling his name. Come get your kids. Come. Those women, it's better to dwell in the top of a house, the corner of the house. Find the little smallest corner of the house and dwell in that house, that part of the house, than to live amongst this woman, man, to sit there and have to listen to her mouth, man. The Lord's not dealing with a woman like this, man. You have to be the Lord wants you to be a silent woman. This is the book of Sirach 26 and verse 14. And you notice we going into Sirach a lot. So these are scriptures you should be going over on your own. All right? You should read the book of Sirach. This is Sirach 26 and 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. So the Most High wants you to be a silent woman. Now, you women, a lot of you women, well, a lot of women in the world, they consider this, when a man gets with them, they consider themselves as a trophy wife. I actually heard that before. I'm sure y'all heard it too. Oh, I'm a trophy wife. You lucky you have me. So they consider themselves to be a gift. But yet they're not silent. They're clamorous. They're not really a gift from the Lord, man. They may be a gift from Satan. All right? Satan's gift. But a gift from the Lord, a woman that's a gift from the Lord, she's going to be silent. Not meaning she just shuts up. She doesn't say nothing. Or it's as if she has a zipper in her mouth and she got to wait for her husband to come and unzip her mouth that she could talk. That's not what that's going into. It's just saying that she knows when to open her mouth and when not to. All right? It says, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed, man. So plain upon tables, man, you want your wife, a man wants the wife to be a silent woman. She opens her mouth in wisdom, all right? You're not uttering stupid things out of your mouth, man. Let me get this in Proverbs 31. This is Proverbs 31 and verse 26, all right? And it says, we know Proverbs 31 is going into a virtuous woman, a righteous woman. All right. It says, she openeth her mouth with wisdom. So when a righteous woman, she opens her mouth, she opens it with wisdom. All right. She's showing she kind of helping her husband with her words. He may be feeling down. Now she's opening her mouth in wisdom. She's not kicking him down. He lost his job. She's kicking him down. Oh, F you, man. You were worthless, da-da-da, and blah, blah, blah. No, man. You got to open your mouth in wisdom. Kind of go open some scriptures up, all right? Give him some uplifting scriptures. That's what a righteous woman's going to do, all right? It says she openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness, man. So she's very kind. She's soft-spoken to her husband. She's meek, humble, all right? Submissive to her husband. All right, this is the book of Sirach. All right, 36, and I believe I want 23. This is the book of Sirach, 36 and 23. It says, if there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men. So when you being a woman, when your tongue is meek, all right, he said meek, and it brings comfort and you have kindness in your tongue, and your husband is not like other men. Why? Because he feels safe, he feels protected, he's good, he feels assured. Why? Because anytime he's feeling down, you're helping him. All right, you're literally a pillar of rest, man. All right, you woman, you shouldn't be tearing your man down. All right, you should be uplifting him. Let's go back to Proverbs 31, and I'm gonna go to verse 11. This is Proverbs 31 and verse 11. It says, the heart of her husband, let me go to verse 10. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her. So the heart of her husband is going to safely trust in her. Meaning he feels comforted by her. All right. He doesn't think she's lying. All right. He believes his husband. He believes his wife. It says, the heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. So he doesn't feel but he doesn't feel destroyed by her. All right, she's bringing him down. He doesn't feel as if she's spoiling him. All right, let me read this again. It says, so that he shall have no need of spoil. It says verse 12. It says she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. So a virtuous woman, she's gonna do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She's always gonna be looking out for her husband. All right. She's always trying to help her husband when he's in a lower state. He's feeling down. He feels uncomfortable about this. He's having problems with this. He's going through this. All right. She's always there to help him. She will never do him evil none of his days. This is the book of Sirach 26 and verse 22. All right. This is Sirach 26 and 22. It says, And harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. So playing upon tables, I'm going to read it again. It says, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle. So a harlot, she's like spit. She's like the other nations. All right. You know, the Lord said the other nations are as spittle. So a harlot, a woman that's damn opening up her quiver unto every man, she's like unto spit. All right, you spit, walk away. You kind of, sometimes when you spit, you kind of rub this spit with your shoe so that nobody can see it. So nobody wants to see you, harlot woman, man. You woman that's, you damn popping your back everywhere, man. All right. You know, you doing all, you a damn harlot, man. You in every man's house. You in every brother face. All right. Every feast day, you in the brother face. Shalom, ak. All right. When you talking to your husband, shalom, shalom. When you see these other brothers, shalom, akim. All right. You start getting all soft spoken and you start talking different. All right. These women are harlots, man. And they're as spittle. Continuing on. It says, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. What does that mean? We know the wages of sin is death. All right. So when you sin and break the law, that's death. A righteous woman, all right, towards her husband, she's going to be a tower against death. She's going to protect you from going off. When she sees that you're saying things that's off, that's wicked, she's going to be like, hold on. You know, I don't think you shouldn't be saying that. She's going to kind of she's going to give you uplifting scriptures. You know, don't say that. Don't do that. That's not good for you. The Lord said you're going to get put to death for this. Don't steal from your brother. All right? If you steal from your brother, the Lord going to kill you. All right? She kind of telling you things like that. She's a tower against death. She's there to protect you. This is the ideal woman. This is how the woman should be. Now, one more thing I also want to touch on too. It came back in my mind. In this world, they make it seem like the man is supposed to just only take care of the woman. Meaning the man, he's going out and working, and the woman, she's supposed to stay home and get spoon fed. They think that in the world. Now there's also women that come into this truth and they also think the same thing. That's not true. The woman, you're supposed to be making money and bringing income into, because again, a lot of time this argument comes up when it comes down to a man saying he wants to get another rib. Now the woman, she's saying, oh, man, you can't even pay for all my stuff. You don't even make sure I'm not eating, but you don't basically you don't go to work and just cater to me. All your money just goes into my mouth, goes into my clothes. All right. They think there's women in this truth. They think that you're supposed to just take care of them financially, man. All their bills, you got to pay all their bills, their phone bills. That's your job to do. Meanwhile, they just stay home, cook, clean. That's not what's going on in the Bible, man. And again, this argument always comes up. A lot of times I see this on social media. They'll try to say, oh, you have to financially be able to take care of both of them when a man tries to get another wife. That's not so. The woman, she's supposed to have some type of income too, man. You're not supposed to just do nothing. All right. You're not making no money. All right. The husband, he spends all his time just making money just to bring it home to you. That's not what this truth is about. It's the book of Sirach 26 and verse, not Sirach 26, Sirach 22, Salaki, 22 and 4. It's Sirach 22 and 4. It says, a wise daughter, this is a wise daughter. It says, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband. So a wise daughter, she has something to bring to the table. All right. She brings an inheritance along with her to her husband. She's not just sitting there not doing nothing. She just only wash the dishes, you know. It's only two of you in the house. It's probably only 2 dishes in the sink at a time. 2 spoons, 2 forks. She think, I'm a virtuous woman. I just wash them 2 dishes and now I'm going to sit home and just watch TV all day. Meanwhile, my man, he's at work and getting money just to bring it home to me and pay for everything for me. No, you're supposed to have something too. Now, even any woman, you shouldn't even feel comfortable just not having anything anyway. Not having your own. You're supposed to want your own. And in this society, you need to have your own, man. It's not like the days of old where Job, You know, Job in his beginning, he had oxen, sheep, thousands of oxen and sheep and cattle. Abraham, they had the same thing. All right. You got Solomon, he got things of gold. All right. His spoons is gold. All right. You know, he got gold. He got damn ivory stairs. These are not them times, man. We don't got nothing here in America. We at the bottom. So as much income that could come in the house, as much income as possible that could come in the house, it got to come in the house, man. So the woman, you got to have a job too, man. You got to make not only, maybe you don't have a job. All right. But there's other things you could do, which I'm going to touch on in a few. It says, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. That's playing upon tables. So let me get this in Proverbs 31. Because again, a woman, you read Proverbs 31, and I don't know, these women that have this mindset anyway, I don't understand how you skip this. All right. I don't understand where you see in the scripture it says that the man he's the only one that's supposed to make some type of income and bring money home. I don't know where that's at in the Bible. This is Proverbs 31 and verse, I want to start at verse 13. All right. It says, she seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. Now she's doing things with her hands. Now a lot of women, they think, I just make, I make things, little things at the house, to decorate the house. That's what this is going into. Let's continue on. She is like the merchant ships. A merchant is a man or a woman that's out there selling goods. All right. But it says she is like the merchant ships. A merchant ship, it travels places and sells things. So this virtuous woman, she should be at home. If she's going to stay home and not have a job, depending on the situation. Now, you may, it's just maybe you and your husband in the house, which it should be. And then you got kids. Now, you may have 4 kids, 3 kids, whatever the case may be. Now, while he's at work, somebody has to stay home and take care of the kid and then clean the house and things like that. Yeah, that's what you do. You do that, but also on your spare time too, you have to find other ways. You have to find ways to make income too. You shouldn't just have your husband just working. All right. He damn busting his behind. All right. He's damn, inwardly, he's not thinking right. He's not functioning right. He's tired. He's drained. All right. Just to pay for everything. All right. No, you got to bring some type of income in too. You sell things. You can sell things, man. All right. There's women out here that make garments. They make garments, hats, shoes. There's people making sneakers out here. All right. You should be at home trying to find a craft. All right. Find something you could do and sell it. If you're a painter, if you're an artist, hey, do that. All right. If you're talented with music, hey, do that. People want to listen to music. They'll pay for your music. All right, there's brothers and sisters out here that'll actually chip in and put their money into paying for your music. All right, you're good instrumentally. Are you good with instruments, the drums, the guitar, whatever, man? Find a talent and use it. All right, Esau's telling you all day long to be an entrepreneur. Hey, the Bible is telling you to be an entrepreneur, man. Hey, she seeketh, again it says, she seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She's willingly doing this. She's not just making garments for her husband and things like that for herself. No, she's also trying to sell too. She's trying to make money off of this. Bring some money home. All right? Continuing on. It says, verse 15, she riseth also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field and buyeth it. So that's to show you this woman, she has money. She's looking for the field. She said, we need a field. So, for example, you may live in Jamaica. You're like, I need a field. I need a nice field so I can grow some mango. I could grow some star apples here. I could grow some plantain over here. I can grow some breadfruit over here. So that when the fruits bear fruit, all right. Hey, now I could take these things and I could sell it, man. I could sell these things and bring money, help my husband out financially, man. That's what you should be doing. All right, continuing on. It says, she considereth a field and buyeth it. So again, this woman, she has money. All right. She's doing something to get some money. Continuing on. It says, she perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. All right, so she's constantly doing work. All right, she's finding something to do. All right. Again, so the woman you should be bringing money in too. These are some things that Israelite woman in this truth you should be meditating on. All right. And these, again, in the husband or the man, you should be looking for these things in a woman. Your woman should be like this. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying to at least one brother or even to one sister. You know, and Lord willing, tomorrow or later on tonight, I may come back and make another part that's going into how the man should be. So with that, I'm going to give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, which the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai, which the world calls Jesus Christ. Shalom, shalom.